We got an OG in the screen, a legend in the screen when it comes to no prep. You know what I'm saying? Jason Cantu, how you doing today, man?
Man, doing real good today. Hot, but I'm doing good.
You hot?
A little bit.
Oh man, come on now. You ain't you from here? Where you from?
Actually, it's worse than where we're from.
Huh?
We're still 9 hours south of here.
Oh, okay. Oh well, now I was about to say y'all be used to this weather, man.
Sometimes, but you know, when you put on all that suit and stuff like that, it's pretty hot.
That's true, man. But yeah, man, we go. Basically, what I want to talk about, man, a little bit of history about this badass truck, dude. I know you in the winter circle a lot, you racing a lot, you doing your thing. I want to know a little bit about the history of this bad boy right here.
So, to make this not too long of a story, I guess you can say that, you know, this is something that I built for my uncle. We started off with trying to build a 12-second car for an index deal, and it escalated into something that we never thought was going to get this far. You know, we've been big. When we found this roller and we started making some changes, a friend of mine, my tuner, we followed what he said, did some stuff, and it's just been a big contender in the no prep world. I mean, it's done very well. My uncle's brother was the owner. I would drive for him.
Yeah.
Now, I got the pleasure of buying the truck from him, and now I own this truck myself. But it's something that we started off. I think this thing came out in 2019, so it's been a while.
Okay.
Same combo. We've always ran a conventional headed big block. The twins in the back. That's never changed. Usually, the only thing that's really been changing is just repairing stuff that breaks.
Right.
So eventually, one day, maybe we'll get a chance to stop a little bit and give it a little bit of some updates to keep up with what everybody, because everybody's getting faster. No doubt about that. So, I mean, but I still feel real good to have something that started so far back and is still a contender to this day.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And your uncle was telling me about the name of the truck.
Yes.
It has a little bit of history to it.
So when we were doing this, we were trying to figure out a name. Well, his daughter had passed, which was Victoria, and we were going to go under Victory. So basically, we just kind of put it together, and we called the truck Victoria after his. That's why we got a cross in the back if anybody paid attention. So when people can say whatever they want about me, that's fine. You know, that don't hurt me. But when you include the truck has a little bit of sentimental. So that's why I get heated up or I get a little angry or whatever the case may be, because it's like if somebody's talking bad about their daughter or, you know, their thing, you don't disrespect somebody's kid or anything like that. So that's why it gets a little personal sometimes. But other than that, I mean, you know, this was, you know, something in memory for her that we did. Yeah. And, you know, when we did it, it was something that we wanted to have in the winter circle as something to be that we were proud of. So, I mean, I feel we've conquered that. You know, we've been able to be successful in that. Yeah. And I'm really happy to have this. And that was one reason when he wanted to kind of take a little bit of time off because of COVID and all the stuff that went on. Yeah. It's hard for me to let this go when we got so much time and the name and everything and all the hard work we put in it. Yeah. I figured that even if we couldn't afford to run it, it'd be something that I would just keep just to have it in my own personal possession. So, but unfortunately, you know, we've been good, we've been doing good, we've made a little bit of money here and there. Yeah. And, you know, we get to keep doing what we love to do in the race.
What's been your biggest challenge with this truck? Then I'm going to go with the upside after this.
The biggest challenge is like anything else, man. It's expensive. I mean, honestly, it's expensive. And then there's times where you're trying to get parts, you know, for engine stuff, and just things are so hard right now to get.
Everything on back order, huh?
Everything on, so, you know, and then you want to race so much, and it's just, the traveling gets a little bit high. But other than that, I mean, really, it's like anything else, man. We're just your average people that work, and, you know, we're just trying to do what we love. So, you know, other than that, I mean, it actually works. Like I said, we've never changed a lot. Yeah. So, you know, we've just been able to maximize everything that we have and the way we use it. Yeah. I've had some good people in my corner, you know, that have helped me out. And, you know, when I call them, and owners of, you know, certain companies, you know, there's Menser and Jose at Force Conduction, all these guys, when you call them, Quick Performance, they answer the phone and they help you. And they give you a family service. It's not a service of just, you know, just they answer you because you're spending money with them. They actually give you that. They take the time and they actually take care of you. Yeah. You know, the guys at T&D, there's a lot of companies that come into this deal and have really stepped up, and they've actually helped us, and it's amazing. Right. It's amazing. I mean, it's not always free and all that stuff what people think it is, but it's just the respect and the service that they offer.
In a relationship,
Yes.
I feel like, yeah.
Exactly. You can call them on a day that nobody wants to be bothered, on a Sunday or a Saturday, and they answer your calls.
Right,
and they'll talk
right.
to you, and they'll give you their opinion of what they think. And that's the best part. My tuner, the one that helps me out a lot through this, man. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this spot.
Right.
He's the one that told us how to do a lot of what we wanted to do. It was his ideas, and I never taken that away from him. So,
Yeah, I talked to Kenny Hubbard. I feel like I say Kenny Hubbard name so much.
Yeah.
Look, I talked to him. He say it's always, you gotta have a good team behind you to do this right here, this racing stuff.
And he
man.
has a lot of faith, and he helps me
Yeah.
out. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I called him this morning. Who answers their phone? I mean, granted they're an hour ahead, but he answers his phone at 8 in the morning, and he's talking to me. Can't log on or he can't do none of that because he's on the road with his family.
Yeah.
But at least that's what I'm saying. You have that relationship that these guys pick up the phone, not like, oh man, I don't want to answer this guy's call because he's bothering me for some stupid thing that he's out there racing or something like that. But no, man, all these people, the guys that we represent on the truck, they've all helped out. And then, some of them know, and some of them when they can, wicked flow exhaust, when these guys, when they can, they step up too and they help us out a lot. So it's hard, man. And that's what makes us drive and keep doing this.
Well, so I think you kind of touched on it, but what's been your biggest upside to the truck? I think you kind of like
The upside that I like is that it works, and I got a lot of confidence in it.
Yeah.
And like we can go pretty confident, and it does suck though, man, because people hate it, but it makes me nervous sometimes because yes, I feel real confident that we can go off the trailer, we can pick any surface, we know probably what our boundaries are without going too far where we're going to put us in a danger. But at the end of the day, it does make it a little bit nervous because I don't like it. I always like to have that fear so we can keep our game and, keeps me on my toes. You know what I mean? So it goes both ways, but this thing works and that's what makes it so easy.
And last question, man, I know you got to go. I always wanted to know this, man. And how did you get into no prep?
So everybody thinks we don't come from the street, we don't street race.
Yeah.
We used to do that. Unfortunately, some people get lucky, some people don't. I was on the borderline that it could have gone both ways for me.
Yeah.
And the no prep seemed to be something like if you didn't have a lot of money, you can be competitive against some of the cars. I couldn't do at the time your X275. I used to love the small block nitrous stuff.
Yeah.
And I couldn't afford it. These guys were flying back then. And I was like, okay, the no prep to me was the only thing that I could do, and I thought I could be competitive.
Yeah.
And we started with that. We went to one of Shannon's when she did the redemption, and I just fell in love with it since then. And it's something that I've just kept doing since that day.
And I know I said that was the last question. One more question. So, and you were
You good?
okay. And you've been on TV before.
Yes.
How was that experience?
The TV was great. We wanted to do the TV stuff. We did very well. We got some opportunities there. But again, it becomes, I think, more of where it gets out of hand on the money that you're dealing with some of these guys. And it's hard to be competitive when you're the underdog, basically, and you're coming into it. So some people think that they're the underdog. They shouldn't feel like that because they're not the only ones. We fall into that category too, where you go to some of these races and honestly, a lot of people think we're probably, we got the best thing out there, and we're not. There's some other people out there that got some strong programs, and they do very well, on TV side, So it's hard.
Yeah, man.
It's very hard.
Well, all right, man. I'm gonna let you go, man. I know you probably tired of my ugly ass. But
Man.
I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, Jason, man.
You got
Appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate it, guys.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
How you doing?
Doing great.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Daniel Ibarra.
Daniel Avada?
Yes, sir.
Avada? Okay, man. Man, with anything you want to say about the truck, man? Jason kind of touched on a lot of stuff, but I want to highlight everybody,
Well, yeah, basically, I think about 12 years ago, we started, the story kind of started with a pair of headers.
Yeah.
So we got some turbo headers, and then we started building a truck. And then after that, we just kept going at it. And then about the same time, the daughter, we named it after my daughter who passed away. And basically, we were at Jimenez's shop in Houston.
Yeah.
A friend of ours, and we were trying to come up with a name. I said, why don't you name it after your daughter in her honor, and at the same time her name means victory, so to speak.
Yeah.
So from that point on, we started, we named it La Victoria. kept going, racing just about anywhere there was a race every weekend.
Yeah.
I think for like a good solid 5-7 years, we were at every race that we could be at, and so Jason has made it a legend. You know, I feel that it is. You know, it's a name that speaks for itself.
For sure. All right. So, question: if somebody offered you $100 million for this truck, would you sell it?
Well, from a business point of view, I probably would.
I thought you were gonna be like no because of your,
well, we've been there before, man. We at many times have tried to go more aerodynamic, just to get that edge. But we always go back to say, nah, this is what we started, you know.
Yeah.
And not too long ago, somebody wanted to buy it, and we thought about it, and we pretty much said no. And not too long ago, I sold it to Jason for a very little amount.
Yeah.
Only on the promise that he's keeping it as long as we can still keep going at it.
Yeah.
So I guess in essence, no, but you know.
Hey, but I had $5 I was finna give you, man. I had some money I was finna give you.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking.
Yeah, about a month ago, somebody wanted to buy it, and they were offering us good money, but we changed our mind.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. I just wanted to highlight y'all, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I ain't want y'all to just feel. I ain't want y'all to feel left out. You know what I'm saying?
No, the truck means a lot to us, and Jason has, kept a good job at keeping the name alive.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We're good.
He an alright driver. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. But
That I touched my line.
Yeah, you gotta go to the other person's line.
You
Yeah.
gotta cross the opponent's line.
Yeah.
I felt I never. I mean, yes, I saw the lines, but I didn't feel that I was there. But we did change the offset 2 inches more.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah.
But again, that was my fault. I was really trying to be greedy with it and try to go fast. I really wanted.
Yeah. Now you trying to win.
I was trying. Well, the win was not the problem. I was
Yeah.
trying to push the boundaries of what everybody says that they can run, and I was chasing the number in my head, and that was the wrong thing to do. So today, but see, yesterday I felt that we could gamble on that. Like we made a mistake. It was just a cash day style. Let it go. But today is the day that you really got to get your game together.
Yeah. Nah,
That's the one that counts.
For sure, man. For sure. Well, good luck to you, man. Stay safe, man. Thank you for your time,
Thank you.
Appreciate the history. Giving me a history lesson on the truck, man.
All right. Now, another thing I want to say is pretty much this truck, Jason knows it in and out. That he pretty much, with the help of his tuner, Kenny,
he said that.
they tell him what to. Basically, we kind of predict what the truck is going to do, and it's always been on point.
Yeah.
So I mean, Jason's getting a little bit bored of that.
I'm telling you, it gets nerve-wracking because you know it can do it. So it's back there in my head that it's very rare, but it's back there that I kind of feel that sometimes it might bite us.
Yeah.
We also want to send a shout out to our friends back in Edinburgh at EMP. Albert, if you're watching, we did put the sticker on the car for you.
Nice, man.
Thanks.
Well, I appreciate y'all time, man. The right line. Oh, my fault. Yeah. All right, here we go. Right lane. Right lane for the win. Right lane. I've seen that. Left lane. There's the Cantu to the left. There's the Cantu for the win. All right, we got Jason Cantu, y'all.